President Abbas says Hamas actions do not represent Palestinians.
This post received a score of 15,000, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Just a reminder, he called it a justified act of defense a few days ago when it wasn't politically cool to oppose Hamas.
He probably flipped due to international, especially America, pressure. Seeing two carrier groups outside his window probably doesn't help.
This is 100% true. But it doesn't change the fact that him and Palestine's governments outside of Gaza also still suck. He is a Holocaust denier, by the way.
Not just a Holocaust denier. He literally has a PhD in Holocaust denial.
What kind of dissertation committee would that have been?
It was a Soviet dissertation committee. The Soviets were pretty anti-Semitic themselves.
The Soviets believe they were the true victims in WW2, not Jews.
They definitely lost a lot of people in WW2. I don't really see why it has to be one or the other. WW2 was a shame to humanity, really.
Yeah, and all the Russians wanted was to take half of Poland. How can the world be so cruel to them?
From his point of view, Israel and Hamas are just as bad. To all the people who think this person is a peace partner, you are delusional. A peace partner would have unequivocally condemned Hamas on the first day, like USA, Canada, UK, France, Italy, Germany, Austria etc. For comparison, other countries that took Abbas's stand are Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, Malaysia, Indonesia etc. So now that you see which side he is on, you might have a better perspective of what the peace prospects are.
Not to mention that when asked if he could ask Hamas to release the children hostages, he said, no, in his first meeting with Blinken.
See, I tend to find that hard to believe after all the footage, a lot of it from Hamas themselves, of massive Palestinian crowds in Gaza cheering on Hamas parading the corpses of butchered civilians, Israeli and foreigner alike. Not to mention all the Palestinians around the globe cheering the atrocities on.
Yes, I think those who support Palestinians should make their voice loud to condemn Hamas. The pro-Palestine rallies and protests should be vocal about the criticism of Hamas, instead of just blaming Jews and Israelis.
I feel that this is a legitimate criticism. Israel isn't without its faults, and the actions of Hamas are unacceptable.
I condemn both sides, but you never see people arguing that anyone who says they support Israel should put a disclaimer that they don't support the illegal settlements or the decades-long oppression on the Palestinians. Both sides have done heinous things. If you are going to condemn one side, you shouldn't let the other slide.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.